It is Vietnam ahead, but here comes the Philippines. Kristina Knott blitzing the field, and Knott is going in unopposed for the Southeast Asian Games for the second straight event. Kristina Knott of the Philippines.
Sa larangan ng track and field, sinong makakalimot kay Lydia de Vega, ang Asia's fastest woman? Mahigit 3 dekada lang naman niyang hawak ang Philippine record na 11.28 seconds sa 100-meter dash na naitala niya noong 1987 SEA Games. Pero hindi na ngayon. Dahil ang bagong may hawak ng Philippine record na yan sa 100-meter dash ay walang iba kundi si Kristina Knott, ang magiging pambato ng Pilipinas sa 200-meter sprint sa 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Binurehan ni Kristina matapos magtala ng 11.27 seconds o mas mabilis ng 0.01 seconds sa record ni Lydia de Vega na mag-compete sa Drake Blue Oval Meet sa Amerika noong August 2020. Half Filipino, half American si Kristina o mas kilala bilang KK. Tubong Imus Cavite ang kanyang nanay, pero si Kristina sa Amerika na lumaki. Bata pa lang, namulat na siya sa sports, lalo't mga atleta rin ng kanyang mga magulang.
My dad, he played baseball, basketball, and ran track. I know she ran track and she was a dancer, and then she was like in the band, so she did all that.
Lahat daw sila sa pamilya ay mga dual athlete, kabilang na si Kristina. Nung siya ay high school, pinagsabay niya ang basketball at ang track and field. Pero nagtamo ng ACL injury si Kristina habang naglalaro ng basketball. Dahilan para mangailangan siyang mamili ng isa lang na sports.
Yeah, I told my ACL playing basketball. So everyone in the track world was like, see, this is why you don't need to be playing basketball. But no. My whole family, we all were dual athletes, so playing one sport was just not heard of on the high school level.
Noong una, ayaw pang bitawan ni KK ang kanyang first love.
I initially quit playing basketball my senior year, but then my dad was like, don't walk away from high school with regrets. So then I called my coach. I was like, hey, I want to play, because I knew I was going to college for track and I wouldn't play basketball ever again. So I was like, why not play basketball one last time? And yeah, the last time I played basketball was senior year in high school.
Pero tila tamang desisyon ang pagpili sa track and field.
I remember my basketball coach pulled me to the side and she was like, KK, like, I know you love basketball, but you can go a lot further with track. And I'm really grateful that she told me that, because I probably wouldn't be here to this day. I probably would have been. The motivation was to learn my Filipino side. I just felt like it was like the perfect opportunity for me to just learn Filipino culture, and what better way through sports. Track and field has gave me the opportunity to go to the Philippines, live there, be fully embedded in the culture. And to meet family that I probably never would have met if I never would have came over.
Ang desisyon na yan, nagbunga ng mga medalya noong 2019 SEA Games. Gold medalist siya para sa 200-meter women's sprint, kung saan naitala niya ang bagong SEA Games record na 23.01 seconds. Binasag niya ang mahigit 3 dekadang Philippine record ni Lydia de Vega na 23.35 seconds. Natalo rin niya ang 2001 SEA Games record ni Supavati Kaupieg ng Thailand na 23.07 seconds. Naka-silver din siya sa 4x100 meters women's relay. Gold medal din para sa 4x100 meters mixed relay at silver sa women's 100 meters sprint. At syempre, ang pinaka-importante ay siya ang magiging pambato ng Pilipinas sa 200-meter dash sa 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Mixed emotions ang naramdaman ni Kristina nang malaman niyang nag-qualify siya sa Olympics bilang pambato ng Pilipinas. Bago kasi ito, nagpositibo sa COVID-19 si Kristina.
The day before, I was supposed to compete in Sweden, but I was informed that I tested positive. So I was locked in my room from then. And then the next morning, my phone is like blowing up. And I'm like, why is everyone saying congratulations? And I was on my COVID bed, basically, when I found out that I was confirmed into the Olympics and that I qualified.
Makatutulong sana ang mga kompetisyon na hindi niya nasalihan sa kanyang paghahanda patungong Tokyo.
I wanted to compete and I didn't feel any symptoms. I felt fine, so I was just confused. Like, if I never would have contracted COVID or tested positive, I would have been competing tomorrow in Finland. So just the fact that it kind of like took me out of my last 2 competitions before Tokyo, it bothers me.
Pero mas nangibabaw pa rin ang nag-aalab na pusong Pilipino ni KK.
For sure, that I had a lot of emotions going on in my mind, but the first one was, of course, excitement. You know, excitement that my dreams are coming true and prayers are getting answered, and the fact that I get to represent the Philippines on the biggest world stage is an honor.
Si KK ang isa sa 10 babaeng pambato ng Pilipinas sa Tokyo Olympics. Tulad ng iba, bukod sa medalya, ang gustong masungkit ni KK,
I guess my target is just seeing like the little girls, like just showing them like, hey, women, we out here killing it, so y'all could come through and kill it too. And that's all the publicity that I need, is just making sure the little girls see me like, hey, and they're getting inspired from me.
Unang beses man niya ito sa Olympics, sigurado si Kristina na marami siyang matututunan.
Best asset as a track and fielder, a learner. This is my first time going into the games. I'm not experienced, but I am coachable and open to learn. So this is only the beginning for me. So I have no idea what it's gonna be like, but for sure I'm gonna be soaking it all up.
And they're off here in the 200-meter final. And there's your gold medalist for the 200 meters for women, Kristina Knott of the Philippines.
Ako si Kristina Knott, track and field, lalaban para sa Pilipinas.
Wala sa itsura, sa kulay o kahit ano pa mang panlabas ng kaanyuan, nasusukat ang pagiging Pilipino. Ang mahalaga ay ang pagsasapuso nito. Kabilang na rin dyan ang pagyakap sa kultura at tradisyon. Si Kristina Knott ang patunay na kailanman ay hindi magiging huli ang lahat para mahalin ang Pilipinas. Para sa Stand for Truth at GMA Sports, ako si Nico Wahe. Suportado ang mga atletang Pilipino.